So yes, this actually happened. We will try to get to the bottom of how and why in today's episode. Welcome, fellow Clashers, and thank you so much for checking out Clash of Clans Attacks, where today, well, Peter wins the game again. I don't even know where to start, but maybe with a little backstory for those of you who are not that familiar with Peter $17. He did start a series a couple of years ago called How to Win Clash of Clans, and somehow, someway, well, okay, with a little help from me and a little practical joke, we did have Peter thinking that he had beaten the game. Somehow he had found my base in Clash of Clans a couple of years ago and was given special magical powers. He was deploying 300 of every troop, 300 healers, 300 P.E.K.K.A., 300 golems, and somehow found my base that was magically renamed Galidon. And through some miracle of skill in Clash of Clans, he managed to 3-star it using all of these troops, and miraculously was named the winner of Clash of Clans. His name was even changed to Peter $17. You won. He found himself number one in his own little global leaderboard there, and that was enough for Peter to declare himself the winner of Clash of Clans. He rested on those laurels for a while, but then fast forward to April 1st of this past year. Yes, a little practical joke on Peter once again found Peter suddenly able to destroy gem boxes. Now, he's always had a somewhat unhealthy obsession with the gem box. It seems like his village, his whole Clash of Clans life has focused around these shiny green boxes. So when he was able to raid them, go out and destroy them for himself, but better yet, take them home, he found himself with a base with 6 movable gem boxes, created the ultimate gem box protection layout, and of course, declared himself the winner once again for the second time of Clash of Clans. Now at this point, Peter is pretty convinced that he has won the game. He feels like the gem box, that was his ultimate achievement, but then next thing he knows, he has lost connection. And this next moment absolutely affirms beyond any shadow of a doubt to Peter that he has won the game when he receives the ban message from Supercell. Congratulations, Peter $17, you won the game. That was it. Peter's out with another episode declaring himself the 2-time winner of Clash of Clans. After that point, it appears that Peter lost a little bit of interest in Clash of Clans until, lo and behold, along comes another Supercell game, and Peter is going to put his own twist on this one with his own new logo and, yes, another unhealthy obsession with what he calls the Clash Royale version of the gem box, the magical chest. And Peter proceeds to open hundreds upon hundreds of magical chests, revealing thousands and thousands of Clash Royale cards, puts them together in his deck, and goes out with his, some would say, questionable skill, with the solitary goal of what else? Filling his entire player profile with magical chests. Now, the confrontation that would take place next could very well end up being the pinnacle of Peter $17's young Clash Royale career, as he faced off with a player from the #1 clan in Clash Royale. Peter's opponent was constantly trying to maintain the elixir advantage through the use of the elixir collectors, but Peter was zapping him down with lightning left and right. And what ensued was a battle that really had Peter with the upper hand the entire way. As the game counted down to the final 30 seconds, Peter had managed to wear the right lane tower down further and further with repeated lightning spells, also taking out elixir collector after elixir collector, and the battle eventually went into overtime, but Peter clinched it with yet another lightning spell and grabbed the victory 1 crown to 0. And yes, that victory meant, you guessed it, another magical chest. And much like in Clash of Clans, where Peter had achieved the unique Christmas tree gem box base, again in Clash Royale, Peter had achieved something no other player had been able to do, a perfect quartet of magical chests. And Peter, well, being Peter, had to share the news with his clan immediately, and goes right into his clan chat. He's typing to his clan, letting them know that he's actually won the game. He's achieved perfection in his eyes, and that would be the 4 magical chests all the way across his player profile. And no sooner is he typing this in and trying to donate some cards than he is somehow mysteriously disconnected from the game. and as he logs back in, he receives a familiar message. Sure enough, yes, it is true. Once again, Peter $17 is banned for winning the game. So how long will this ban last? And get Peter's thoughts on it as well on his own channel. He of course has made a video about it, and you're more than welcome to check that out. But that is going to wrap up today's story time with Galadon, the story of Peter $17 winning again and again and again. And thank you guys so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave for the earliest update and sneak peek information for both Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I'll be back. I have only just begun.